I was not born confident. I was a beginner who could not even introduce myself in English without shaking. My voice was low, my hands were cold, and my eyes always looked away in fear of mistakes. Have you ever studied for months, yet still felt too nervous to speak in public? Have you ever memorized words, but when the moment came, your mouth refused to open with courage? Do you feel stuck sometimes, as if you are walking forward but not moving at all? It is like carrying heavy chains, dragging them step by step, while others walk free around you. It felt like trying to run in deep water. Every step was heavy. Every word got stuck in my throat before reaching out. That was my reality too. I thought I was broken, but I was not. I only needed to see English differently. That shift changed everything, and I want to share it with you today in this video. In this journey, I will show you the exact truths that carried me from a scared beginner to a confident English speaker. These truths are simple, but they are life-changing if you apply them daily. So stay with me until the end, because one of these truths might completely change the way you study, practice, and grow. It may become the key you were always searching for. A student hesitates. Many learners wait until they feel ready before speaking. They prepare, they study, they read books and watch videos. But when the real moment comes, silence takes over. Their mouth refuses to open with courage. I know this feeling because I lived it. I used to rehearse sentences in my head. I repeated them again and again. But when the time came to speak, I froze completely. My words disappeared like smoke in the air. It was like waiting for the ocean to become completely still before learning to swim. The ocean never becomes still. If you wait for the perfect moment, you will wait forever and never move forward. Confidence is not a gift that you are born with. It is not magic that falls from the sky. Confidence grows only by action. It grows when you practice small steps, even if your voice shakes inside. Think about it. A child does not wait to be perfect before walking. A child falls, stands again, and learns step by step. Why do you believe you must be perfect before you even try to speak English? Now let us look at the solution. The key is not to wait. The key is to practice. Speak one short sentence every single day. Even if it is broken, even if it feels strange, say it out loud with courage. Try this. When you wake up tomorrow, say, "Today is a good day." Say it clearly. Say it again until your voice feels sure. That one sentence is your step into the water. That is how confidence is built. I remember my first sentence out loud. It was not perfect, but it was mine. That small act was the start of change. You do not need to be perfect to start. You need to start to become confident. Your courage begins now, not tomorrow. Every small step makes the ocean calmer, and soon you will swim with freedom. Many learners study for hours in one day, then stop for weeks. They believe that long study sessions will bring results, but what happens instead? They forget most of what they worked on. I know this from experience. I once sat for 5 hours in one day, memorizing words and grammar, but after that day, I did nothing for the rest of the week. Most of it faded from my memory. It was like eating 20 apples in one day and then eating none for the rest of the month. Your body would starve. Your mind works in the same way. It needs steady food, not sudden feasts. The truth is this: your brain learns better in short, repeated bursts. It remembers more when you return again and again. Consistency is the secret. Not intensity, but daily rhythm matters. Think of it like watering a plant. You do not pour 10 liters in one day and then leave it dry. You give it small amounts each day. That is how growth becomes natural, steady, and strong. Now let us look at the solution. Give yourself just 10 to 15 minutes a day. Read one page, write one line, or listen to one short audio clip. Small steps build a powerful habit chain. I still remember the shift inside me. When I chose daily habits, progress felt lighter, faster, and permanent. So remember, consistency beats intensity. Your progress is not built in one long night, but in the quiet minutes of each day. Do not underestimate those minutes. They are the bricks of your fluency. Many learners fear mistakes so deeply that they choose silence instead. They stay quiet in classrooms, in meetings, and even with friends. They believe one wrong word will destroy their progress. I know this pain because I lived it. Once I said, "he go," instead of "he goes." I felt my face turn red. I wanted to disappear, but that mistake made me remember the rule for life, forever. It is like falling from a bicycle. The fall hurts, but it also teaches balance. Without falling, you never discover how to ride freely. Mistakes are the same. They are not your enemy. They guide you. Mistakes are not proof that you have failed. They are evidence that you are moving. Silence is safe, but silence teaches nothing. Mistakes are lessons, written directly into your memory. Think about your childhood. You learn to walk by falling again and again. You learn to speak your first language by saying words wrongly. Why should English be different? Mistakes are the bridge. Now let us look at the solution. Start keeping a mistake notebook. Each time you make an error, write it down. Next to it, write the correction. Review it once a week. It will become your guide. I still keep my notebook today. Inside are my errors, my corrections, my path. It is proof that mistakes shaped me. Imagine the power of this. Instead of fearing errors, you collect them. Each page shows growth. Each line whispers, "You are learning. You are not broken. You are becoming stronger each day." So do not fear mistakes. Embrace them. Every time you fall, you are learning. Every wrong word is a seed of growth, and every seed, watered with courage, becomes the tree of your fluency. Many learners make one big mistake. They keep English only in the classroom, or only in study time. The rest of their life continues in another language. This limits progress and slows confidence. I know, because I did the same. I kept English inside books. I believed study time was the only time that mattered. But then I changed my phone language to English. Suddenly my brain woke up. It was like planting a seed in rich soil. The seed did not need to force itself. The soil gave it everything it needed, and slowly, without pressure, it grew. Your mind is that seed. It needs soil. The truth is this: your environment is the soil of your learning. When English is around you daily, practice becomes automatic. You do not chase English. It enters your life without permission. Think about how children learn. They do not sit with textbooks all day. They hear, see, and touch the language. It is in their games, in their music, in their world. That is how fluency grows. Now let us look at the solution. Begin by surrounding yourself with English. Change your phone and laptop settings. Listen to music in English. Add sticky notes on objects around your room. When you drink water, see a note that says glass. When you sit, read chair. When you open your fridge, see food. These small reminders create natural practice. They turn study into living. I remember writing labels in my house. At first it looked funny, but slowly my brain began to think in English. Add podcasts into your walk or bus ride. Write one short diary line in English. Even 5 minutes on your lunch break can shift your mind. Small exposures, repeated daily, bring transformation. So do not limit English to study hours. Make it part of your lifestyle. Let it walk with you, sing with you, live with you. Soon, English will not be foreign. It will be the air you breathe daily. Imagine this. You wake up, check your phone in English, hear a podcast, see notes around your home, and write one line in a diary. Without pressure, you have already practiced before noon. This is the soil that grows fluency. This is the sunlight that feeds your confidence. You are not broken. You are a seed. With the right soil, you rise. With the right light, you bloom strong. You practice English every day, but sometimes it feels like nothing is changing. You ask yourself, am I even improving at all, or am I wasting my time here? You compare yourself with others. They speak with confidence, but you feel stagnant. One day, months later, I tried that same podcast again. To my surprise, I understood 70% of it clearly. Tears came to my eyes. That moment showed me something. I had been improving all along, but because I had not tracked it, I believed I was standing still when I was actually moving fast. Have you ever had that moment when suddenly you see the proof? When silence turns into progress? Think of a tree in the soil. For weeks you see nothing. You wonder if the seed is dead, but underground, roots are growing, strong and deep in silence. Your English is that seed. Even if you see nothing today, your effort is building roots. Soon the leaves will appear, and everyone will see growth. If you only look for leaves, you will give up too early. But if you trust the roots, you will keep watering daily, and one day you see a tree. Growth hides, but never stops. Roots grow before the leaves. Trust the hidden progress. This is the truth. Progress is real. It does not always appear quickly. It does not always shout loudly. But when you measure it, you make the invisible visible. Your brain needs proof of growth. Without proof, it loses belief. With proof, motivation grows. That is why tracking is powerful. It protects you from giving up. Now let us look at the truth. You are improving more than you believe. You just need to see it. Tracking makes slow growth clear, and clear growth fuels your fire. When you see, you believe. When you believe, you continue. When you continue, you succeed. Keep a simple English journal. Write 3 sentences daily. After months, look back and see how your words grow stronger, sharper, and clearer. Record your voice weekly. Speak for 2 minutes. After weeks, compare them. You will hear confidence rising, like music becoming smoother. Tick off study sessions daily. A small mark on a calendar, a little star on a notebook, is a bright reminder that you are moving forward. Simple actions bring big proof. Small habits protect your hope. Tracking keeps you strong. You must celebrate your progress. Every sentence you write counts. Every word you understand counts. Every time you speak counts. Nothing is wasted. Clap for yourself in silence. Smile at your small victories. They are proof that you are growing stronger daily, step by step, day by day. Do not wait for perfection. Celebrate the journey today. Your progress is the seed, and with your love, it will grow into a tree. Celebrate today, not tomorrow. You are not broken, you grow. Every win is your proof. Learning English can feel lonely. You sit with your books in silence. You open an app, but motivation is weak. No one notices if you skip a day, so skipping is easy. Days turn into weeks, and slowly your fire starts to fade away. You whisper, maybe English is not for me. This whisper grows louder until you believe it. But here is the truth. You are not broken. You are simply tired. And walking alone makes every step heavier than it really is. Alone, the road feels endless. Alone, the road feels heavy. Alone, your fire burns out. Alone, you quit too soon. I once joined a small group online. At first, I was shy to speak, but every week, people waited. Even on tired days, I showed up. Why? Because others needed me. When I arrived, they clapped. When I spoke, they listened. When I failed, they encouraged. When I succeeded, they cheered. Step by step, I grew stronger. That group saved my progress. Without them, I might have quit. With them, I found the courage to continue, to practice, to grow, even when it felt difficult. When you walk with others, you show up with energy. You grow stronger together. Think of climbing a mountain. Alone, the path feels endless. You grow tired. Your legs shake. The thought of quitting becomes louder than the dream itself. But climb with friends, and everything changes instantly. One pulls you forward, one lifts your bag, one shares water. Together, you reach the top. The journey has not changed. The mountain is the same. But with support, your strength multiplies. What was impossible becomes finally possible. A team makes you stronger. A friend makes you braver. Together, you reach the top. Now let us look at the truth. Support is not just kindness, it is accountability and power. When others expect you to show up, you rise to the challenge. Your brain works harder when others believe in you. You speak with more courage when you know someone is listening. That is human nature. Motivation is multiplied when you share your journey with others. Accountability becomes a mirror, showing your growth when you cannot see it. Alone, you forget your power. Together, you remember it. With support, you rise higher. Join an English practice group. There are many online forums. You can start with free apps, social media groups, or even a language exchange partner. Find one friend who wants to improve like you do. Practice together weekly. Even 10 minutes shared can keep your fire alive. And if no group exists, create one yourself today. Invite others to practice. Lead with courage, and support will surround you. Groups build accountability. Friends protect your fire. Support creates strength. You do not have to carry this journey by yourself anymore. Your dream is heavy, but with friends, the weight feels light. Support creates new strength. Remember, every climber needs a partner. Every fighter needs a team. Every learner needs a circle of people who say, "We believe in you. You are not broken. You are becoming stronger." Step out, reach for support, and you will find energy you never thought was inside you. You are not alone anymore. Your dream is not impossible. You are becoming powerful. You have walked with me through many truths. Each one was not a rule, but a light, a guide that shows you a path of growth. Now let us bring these truths together, because this is where change begins. Confidence is not something you wait for. It is something you build with each step. Every word you speak grows your courage. Even broken sentences are seeds of power. Your voice becomes stronger with use. Confidence grows from action, not waiting. Small habits create strength, not big bursts. Mistakes are teachers, not proof of failure. I once thought mistakes were my enemy, but now I see they were my friends. They shaped me more than perfection did, and they will shape you too, if you allow. They whisper the lessons you must keep. Think of the world around you right now. Your phone, your walls, your daily routine. What if English lived inside those places? Would it not grow naturally in your mind? Environment is the soil where you bloom. Do not forget the secret of progress. It often hides, quiet, invisible, unseen. But when you track it, you find treasure. A notebook, a recording, a simple check mark. Proof that you are moving, even slowly. Progress is invisible until you measure. Roots grow first before leaves appear. Your strength is already expanding today. But there is one more truth we shared, that you do not walk this path alone. A friend, a group, a partner of growth. Together, your journey gains more fire. Community multiplies what you can do. Confidence is not something you wait for. It is something you build, step by step, truth by truth, habit by habit, day by day. So pause with me right now and breathe. Feel the hope that is rising in your chest. Your mistakes are not chains, but keys. Your small steps are not weak, but strong. You are moving, even when it feels slow. You are not broken, my friend. You are becoming something greater. You are becoming yourself, fully alive. Before we close, let me ask you this. Which truth spoke the loudest to you? Was it confidence, habits, or mistakes? Or maybe the power of community itself? Write your answer in the comments below. And if this message gave you light today, then subscribe, share, and spread it. Someone you know also needs this hope. Say this affirmation with me now. I am not broken. I am becoming. Let it echo in your heart tonight. Your journey is not finished yet. It is only beginning. Step forward with courage. You have reached the end of this journey. But remember, the end is also a beginning. Every truth you have heard is a seed. Seeds grow only when you water them. Your action is the water of growth. Subscribe now for more inspiration. If you have walked this far with me, then I know you are ready for more. More tools, more truths, more power. Do not miss what is coming next. Your life changes when you take steps. Not tomorrow, not next year, but today. One step is enough to begin the path.